Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the NewzBeat presented to you by Ladies Like and Survivor. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow keeps you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news. Follow. Uganda has less than 5,000 doctors and 30,000 nurses as the registered total, catering for the country's estimated population of 35 million people. Due to its government law and delayed payments of salaries and allowances, many health workers and specialists have been forced to export their medical services.
Dr. Medad Bitecherezo, a former member of parliament and specialist physician, said the Ugandan health workers are the least paid in the East African region. Strikes led by medical interns have become rampant as a result of delayed payment, and doctors continue to demand salary increments from the government.
However, last year Uganda's foreign ministry advertised for job opportunities for 263 health workers to go to Trinidad and Tobago.
And over 400 health workers from Uganda's various medical facilities, including specialists from government hospitals, applied to go.
Among those who registered were 20 of the country's 28 registered radiologists and 4 of Uganda's only 6 urologists.
Lira Hospital has also lost many doctors to neighboring South Sudan over the years, where they can earn up to $3,000 a month with no incidence of arrears.
African Union member countries under the Abuja Declaration vote to improve healthcare in Africa by recommending that every member state allocated at least 15% of the annual budget to the health sector.
However, only 8% of Uganda's budget is allocated to health, which has led many doctors to try their trade somewhere else.
However, Uganda's exodus of its finest medical personnel could have severe consequences as the country's already understaffed health sector struggles to deliver even the basic medical services.
The International Criminal Court has 34 African nations as signatories, but there is growing discontent among its African member countries because of the way the International Judicial Body handles political cases on the African continent, especially after charging the continent's sitting presidents. However, a special court in Senegal became the continent's pacesetter when it sentenced Hissène Habré, a former Chadian dictator, to life in prison for crimes against humanity, sexual slavery and torture. Hissène Habré was overthrown in a military coup in 1990 by his military advisor and Chad's current president Idriss Déby. He later fled to Senegal, where he lived in comfort until a campaign by his victim garnered support to put pressure on the Senegalese government to try him in court. Habré was first indicted in the year 2000 in Senegal, but in the year 2012, prosecution and extradition were put on the table by the Senegalese president Macky Sall. In 2013, a special court called the Extraordinary African Chambers was set up in Dakar with backing from the African Union to prosecute war crimes committed in Chad under Hissène Habré. The case involved over 90 witnesses and archives of Habré's secret police activities and testimonies from former police agents, including execution orders and other atrocities. The 72-year-old dictator was sentenced to life in prison to the delight of his victims, who had painfully gone through the trial, which began in July 2015. This was hailed as a colossal achievement in the fight against impunity among African presidents, as Hissène Habré became the first former head of state to be convicted on the African continent. A Ugandan youth is making a big contribution in the fight against cancer. Our reporter Tushi Polo is here with his answer.
Cancer has been a pressing topic in the country following the deaths of some local celebrities like Rosemary Nankabirwa, Dan Chadze, Francis Bale, and the media coverage of double cancer patient Carol Ataire. The breakdown of Uganda's only radiotherapy machine has everyone questioning what to do about the disease. Kamya Samuel, a 27-year-old biochemist, is hard at work in Uganda Industrial Research Institute. He's trying to create cheaper drugs of good quality to treat cancer patients by using a landmark technology. He says using the membrane-coated carbonized pellets can produce drugs to treat some cancers at a cheaper rate. Through his startup Case Dynamic, Kamya wants to make cancer drugs that cost $2, much cheaper than the current $15 dose. Kamya has already developed drugs which treat blood cancers or leukemia, but there is one thing stopping Kamya from fulfilling his idea. He needs $750 to construct special labs where he can develop clinically viable drugs. So far, he has approached ministers and other officials in the establishment, but has received no assistance from anyone, even the government. Now Kamya has turned to crowdfunding for a solution so he can develop drugs fit for human consumption. For every dollar that someone contributes, a free dose for cancer patients will be produced. As we have seen, anyone, even you, could be a victim of cancer. But the question remains, will Kamya get the funding to find an answer? I'm Tushi Polo, reporting for NewzBeat.
Thank you, Tushi Polo, for that report. The Ugandan film industry is making waves For its films and its actors, the best we've ever seen in years. Around the country, youth are taking to cinema, shooting documentaries, music videos and all kinds of films, comedy, romance and drama, all proudly made in Uganda. From the Girl of La Noire to the NGO, films that will likely make a buzz around the world. A strong national film education is the key, and Kampala Film School has trained experts in the industry with equipment easily available. Funders are finally ready to put some money on the table and invest actively into a thriving industry with plenty of benefits to our economy. After Ramon Production presented Wakaliwood to the world, it's now a Ugandan actress that is making us proud. Florence Kasumba is to Uganda, what Lupita Nyong'o is to Kenya. She's a star in the cast of Captain America and in 2 upcoming TV dramas, Black Panther and Emerald City. Well done, Florence Kasumba, for your international career. That was the news of the beat. Next week will be another hit, Still Ladies Like and Survivor. Reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.